the SG50 hoist. It's got a maximum capacity of 50 kilograms. And unfolds when you're ready to use it. It's a universal hoist that allows us to lift a mobility scooter, which is between 40 and 50 kilograms. Quite often, that scooter size range can be really difficult to fit with a universal hoist because normally the maximum lifting capacity is 40 kilograms. Because this one is a 50 kilogram maximum, it allows us to lift a scooter that normally wouldn't be possible in a hatchback vehicle. To lift it up, you can operate it via these two buttons on the top. Makes it quite easy because you don't need to worry about handsets getting tangled up or accidentally pressed while it's in storage in the boot. So just press up a little bit at a time to take up the slack from the webbing. At first we'll lift it up to bring it up to the height over the bumper. This is an Apex Rapid which weighs about 47-48 kilograms and it's working in the back of a Fiat Punto. It's a small hatchback that traditionally you wouldn't be able to fit a hoist to and certainly not lift this scooter. The articulating arm makes it really easy to bring away from the bumper, and as you bring it down, even if you were on uneven ground, it still makes it easy to detach the scooter from the bracket. As you can see, while you're lowering it, you've got loads of slack, so even if you've got a driveway which is on a hill, you've got loads of flexibility for connecting up the scooter. The bracket works quite nicely and locks off so that there's no chance of it falling down or the bracket becoming detached while you were driving. The top of the hoist also has this limit switch, which means when you're powering the hoist all the way to the top, it automatically cuts out the hoist so that you're not at risk of blowing fuses or damaging the motor. You can then fold it down, and then we drop the seat on. When it comes to putting the seat on and off, I find it easier to lie the seat back over so that you can see the point where they line up. It means you can just lean the seat over the post, and then as you bring it forwards, it finds its way home and it's shut. Same for removing it. Lift it off, lean it on the back, and then you can put it to one side. Picking it back up, it's much the same in reverse. We'll unfold the hoist, which is gas strut assisted. We'll bring it out. You can see this articulated boom brings it just in narrow enough so that you can fit quite a big scooter, what's actually quite a small car. Feed the spool through your fingers just to keep a little bit of tension on there. You can see the pivot just turns that to where it needs to be, and then as you get to the top, the limit switch pops in, then I can press that up button as much as I need. It's not going to cause any problems. So for pushing it in over, we're just going to break that edge there, point the nose in, and that sends the scooter in there. You can see the difference this articulated section makes for it bringing it nice and wide over the bumper, but then narrow enough to get it into its travelling position. Once it's in, we'll get enough slack so that we can then fold the hoist out behind it.